Welcome back to Sofa Saturdays. I hope y'all are having an amazing week, an amazing month. You know, we have gone through so much in this past year, and I hope everybody is getting a great start this year. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Saturday, whatever it is you're doing, whether it's self-care day for you, spending some me time, spending time with family, with friends, whatever it is your Saturday consists of. But thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you and the support. So today I just want to say, who is Stephanie? What's my path? How is my journey going to help you? And I believe there are many layers to it, and so we're going to get into that today. So for me, personal growth and development is very important because it plays a major role in our lives as well as our relationships. And so with that, we have to consciously make a decision about who we are, who we want to be, what decisions that we get up and make for ourselves each and every day. And so I'm going to say for the past 4 years, I have grown tremendously. Now, over the years, I have grown a lot, of course, but there has been a lot of catalysts that really helped me in the past 4 years. Of course, some of that has to do with the absence of my father, but some of it has to do with a long-term relationship that I was in. We were together almost 5 years, and it really took a lot out of me. And so with that being said, I had to go and dig deep and go and find myself again. I don't think I fully lost myself, but I got so wrapped up in being with him that I allowed him to almost dictate who I was or who I wasn't. And I know a lot of people can relate to that. And so it's very important that we take the time out for ourselves and know exactly who we are and who we want and what we want, because when you allow somebody to come into your life, he or she can really have a stronghold on dictating who you are or who you should be. And I know for me personally, it was like trying to please him, trying to make him happy. And a lot of times we do that for people in our lives, not just significant others, but as well as, family and friends. We're always trying to please them to make them happy so that they don't look at us as failures. And so what happens is once you get wrapped up in what everybody else wants you to be or who everybody else think you should be, you really start to lose pieces of yourself bit by bit. And a lot of times we don't realize it until it's too late or until we get out of certain situations. But so we have to learn how to be mindful of that, because the thing about it is relationships are key in life. We have to have some sort of relationship, whether it's with your significant other, spouses, family, friends, colleagues, business associates. You gotta have relationships in every part of your life. It's just, there's no way around it. Now, whether you have low involvement or high involvement, of course you have control of that, but you're gonna have some relationships with people. And it's very difficult to come back from when you allow those people to dictate who you are and you lose yourself in the process. And so for me, along the way, going to therapy, which is very important. Right now, I currently see a therapist because it's pertinent to my growth. Because, let's be real, we can't all do everything by ourselves. As much as we would like to think we can, we just can't. So we have to be willing to take that step and to face some harsh realities about ourselves. And a therapist is one of those people that will help you along the way, as well as writing. You know, I'm very adventurous, so I like to get out there and try new and different things. Music, dance, going to the gym, or having some type of fitness routine, or some type of physical activity that allows you to release those endorphins when you have things going on. But it's very important that you find what's going to help you, because the last thing you need is a unhealthy relationship when you're trying to elevate in your life, right? So the best thing you can do for yourself is find a better way and a healthy way to deal with relationships, especially long-lasting relationships, so that you don't get lost in yourself, and so that you can not only be the best version of yourself for yourself, but also for others. Because I can't be who I need to be for you unless I first tend to me, right? Of course. So let's make sure you're taking care of yourself so that you can build these healthy relationships along the way. Go ahead, I guess, dig a little further. I'm going to say, what is life to you? That's the question of today. What is life to me? And for me, life is happiness, is peace, is building positive relationships with people, being around people who pour back into me, being around people that I can pour into, people who are uplifting, people who are just honest and straight up with me, because I don't need anybody to sugarcoat anything for me. You know, I can sit here and lie to myself, and you know, some people prefer to have people in their lives who are just yes people, or tell them what they want to hear. And you know what? That does not allow us to grow. So what is life to you? Is it materialistic things? Because some people feel like, you know, if they have on the best designer outfits, shoes, you know, jewelry, driving the flyest cars, trying to impress other people who really do not care anything about you? Or is it about houses, you know, having the fanciest house, or being on the scene at a club all the time, just trying to be on every scene when those people really are not beneficial to you? I know for me, that is not what I want. I want something that's more solid. I want to be in a good place spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically. And that doesn't mean I have to be the richest of the rich. It just means that I want to be able to use money as a tool and build wealth for myself, for generations to come, and to be the change that I have not seen in my family. I want to be the one that makes the difference. And so for me, that's what life is. Finding balance mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and physically. And that takes work. And no, it's not going to happen overnight. And no, you know, not every day you get up, you're not going to feel like doing certain things. But just doing one thing to help you grow just a little bit every day is all you need. Period. That's all you need. Just one thing a day. That's it. Trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. Because you can't sit here and tell me that your life isn't worth it. You woke up today, right? So your life is worth it. So sit back and think about, what do you want your life to be? And part of what you want your life to be is, who do you want to allow in your life? Because when you're creating these relationships and building these bonds with people, whether it's business, family, friends, you know, for those on the dating scene, for those in marriages or any type of relationship, is that person portraying who you want to really build something with? Is that person an image of you in any way? Because if not, then you probably need to let that go, because it's not going to be beneficial for you at all. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, because relationships and life run hand in hand. They're pertinent. They intertwine every day, and we don't. I know most of us don't really sit back and think about it or realize it, but they do. They really do. And I know for me, I know a lot of people want to know, is Stephanie dating? Not really, but I'm open to it. And so for me, that last relationship just really took a toll on many levels, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. You know, at the end of the day, I realized, looking back, or shall I say in hindsight, that we weren't on the same page. And so I was giving up way too much, and I wasn't getting anything in return. So what was happening is my cup was being empty and nothing was being poured back into it. So now I'm able to make more rational decisions, more logical decisions when it comes to relationships, because some people are like, oh, your standards are too high, or you're too difficult, or it's always something with me, or I'm stuck up, whatever. But the thing is, it's not that, it's that I know my worth, and you should know your worth too. So I have grown to know who I am, to know my worth, and to be able to appreciate myself more. So I'm okay if I have to pass up 100 guys because they don't meet the criteria I'm looking for. And a lot of the things are simple. Somebody who's supportive, who's honest, who's willing to build, who's really willing to grow, who's a gentleman, who can communicate properly. Just simple things. It's really not hard. And so, no, I don't think I'm being difficult at all. And the biggest thing for me that has helped me get to this level, I've been celibate almost 2 years now. And what people don't realize is sex really clouds your judgment. And when you're out here just having sex with multiple people, or even if it's not multiple people, let's just say 1 or 2 people here or there, it still drains your energy. And that's because you are creating all these soul ties to negative, unstable people who don't even know who they are. So now they have you on a emotional whirlwind, having you feeling like you're crazy, and in the process you're getting lost. But the thing is, when I took that piece out, when I took the sex piece out, and I decided, okay, you know what I'm going to do is, if I do go on dates or somebody do ask me out, that piece is still going to be out for me. So now I'm not so caught up in the soul tie of this person or a certain energy that I don't need, because now up front I'm able to realize it and recognize those red flags a lot sooner. Because when you get caught up in having sex, it like I said, allows you to cloud your judgment. So now I'm able to see all of those signs before it goes any further. So I don't have to, sit here and lie to myself and be sitting there like, well, he's inconsistent. I don't understand. Like, does he want me? Does he not want me? Or for you guys, is she really looking for something serious? Is she just using me for my money? Because once you take sex out the equation, things are crystal clear. Because when somebody's inconsistent, guess what? That's your answer. No, they're not ready for what you're ready for. Everything you have to question yourself about when it comes to another individual being in your life, you're going to come to a realization just like that. So my thing for you is, what do you want your life to be? Figure out your next move, who you need to eliminate, what type of people you need to add to your life to help continue your growth. Well, I hope this has been beneficial. Remember to head over to www.theauthenticstephaniesterling.com. Remember, Stephanie loves you.